So the defending champion and 6-time winner of this All England title, Lin Dan, getting this quarter-final underway. And Steen, I was saying about the head-to-head that it may surprise some people that Viktor Axelsen has a positive win-loss record against Lin Dan. He's one of only 2 active players who has that status. And the other one is another Dane who beat Lin Dan the first time they met each other.
Yeah, it was Emil Holst in German Open last year. Last week.
Yeah. Good defense.
Yeah, the thing is that a lot of the players right now who can challenge Lin Dan at his current level, they've sort of racked up quite a deficit over the years. And of course, Viktor being only 23, he hasn't played Lin Dan in his prime. So a little bit of an advantage there. I saw some of the match last week, and I think you can say already now that Lin Dan plays a little bit faster today, but he also needed that because it was definitely not a good match in Germany. Yeah. Good judgment.
Very good judgment. He uses his height well, doesn't he, Axelsen? These steep angles. There was one. And there's another. Making Lin Dan twist and turn. Of course, he won his first Super Series title at the Super Series finals in Dubai last December, did Viktor Axelsen, when competing in his 7th Super Series tournament final. Well taken. And I wonder, Steen, I mean, obviously you know him much better than I do, whether that finally winning his first title, having lost in 6 previous finals, whether that has given him more belief overall.
Yeah, I guess it's a monkey off your back.
Yeah.
Not perhaps because you're so concerned yourself, but because other people ask you and asking you, is it a problem that you haven't won? And so often in the finals, I mean, he's been up against a better player. There was although one situation where I felt that he should have won, and that was against Lin Dan in Japan Open, where he was having an 11-3 lead in the 3rd game and let it slip away. So in my opinion, the score should have been 4-1 for Viktor in the head-to-heads, but great comeback from Lin Dan, who actually took the title.
Seven, 4-2.
It's going all right.
5-2.
Good attack. Very important for Lindan to find ways to score points. It may sound a little strange, that sentence, for Lindan to find ways to score points, but in Germany he had tremendous problems against Emil Holst scoring points whatsoever. I mean, he wasn't able to penetrate the defense of Dane. Especially from that backhand corner. I think we're going to see a lot of shots directed at that backhand corner of Lindan. Long backhand.
Oh, that's nice.
Four, 5.
Yeah, certainly is.
And it looks like it goes wide, so I don't blame Lindan, because the trajectory suggests that it's going wide, but I think there's a little side drift.
Yeah, that would confirm your theory, really, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think that came back in as well. That right to left drift.
That's coming in as well.
Yeah.
And already now it's obvious for Viktor Axelsen what he has to be aware of. He has to close down his backhand defense, because that's being targeted by Lindan. And we know that he's dangerous from his forehand side when he gets his game going.
Yeah. Super angle.
8-4.
It's a very important thing as well. I mean, Viktor has, of course, grown up watching Lindan win all his titles, but he hasn't lost that many matches against him, so there's no... it's not that there's no respect, but there's not too much respect.
Yeah.
He respects him as a player and as a person, but he's not afraid of him, and he's not giving any free points away.
No, and I think that in general that Lindan has lost that aura of invincibility.
Yeah.
And all the players now believe that he can be beaten.
Yes, and there's a big gap in his game in that backhand defense.
Yeah.
Because if he gets to it, it always comes short straight. And I mean, against Viktor Axelsen, who comes down so steep on that spot, it's really going to be dangerous. So he's got to close it down and take the initiative, Lindan, the way I see it.
Well, he did well there, because that shuttle was spinning and tumbling ferociously. You had to be awfully careful with the kill, but this is a very, very good start by the tall Dane.
Det er rigtigt. Det er rigtigt. Men det er den her ro, hvor du ikke bruger sindssygt meget kraft. Du kan spille meget bagbane, ikke? Ja. Så længe der er en lille smule bid i, og skal blive ved med at få ham til at hoppe, ikke? Så er den afslappet afvikling for dig. Og så skift ud af tempoet med den afvikling også, ikke? Men husk, op over. Ja. Det er ham, der skal arbejde, det er ham, der skal lave de svære løsninger. Ja. Det er fint at lade ham komme lidt. Ja, lige nok. Det er super disciplin.
So Kenneth Jonassen, Danish coach, and for Lindan, it was Charles Schwanzer, who won the All England Championships in 2000. Oh, goodness me. Missed it.
And the World Championship in this arena in 2003.
That's correct.
Service over.
Beat Wong Chu Han in the final.
5-11.
Magnificent match. Now tell me, what was Kenneth Jonassen saying to Viktor?
Yeah, it was pretty much as they expected. He was reasonably relaxed and sort of tried to make Lindan work. Said he should remember to play over him, use the back court. I think that was correct. There was a little concern just at the end of the interval. They talked about it's okay to let Lindan come to me, and just not too much. I mean, when you've got control of the game, why give it away?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was anticipating that straight drop shot. My goodness, he was absolutely standing at the front of the court waiting for it.
Service over.
And I think he's going to come up with something more than that. Otherwise, this could get a little bit ugly.
(13-5).
Well, good agility in that
6,
rally from
13.
Axelsen. Tall man to be diving. Well, it was a sort of dive, wasn't it? But
yeah.
that's an area of his game that you've been telling me about, how he's working with a gymnastics coach and really working on his flexibility and his movement.
Working with a Swedish gymnastic coach that's living in Denmark, also used to work with Peter Gade towards the end of his career. All kinds of strange exercises, running on all 4.
13.
It looks quite funny, but apparently it's efficient. Axelsen gets a little help from the drift, playing the far side of the court, so his attack gets a little bit of extra bite.
Well, I can tell you, Lindan pointing towards the back of the court as if to say to his coaches, should I have played that one? Was it going long? Yeah, immediately looked round towards the back to try and get his spatial awareness.
(16-7).
Brilliant again, isn't it? Yeah. How many times have we seen that?
That's the second time where it's a flick and a direct smash. At least the second time, maybe the third time. I didn't notice the first one, but I think there might have been one before the one I noticed.
Well, coming down from over 3 meters. No wonder you can produce angles like that.
It's gone wide as well.
18-7. 19.
Well, Tordain is actually making Lindan look a little bit ordinary at the moment, and Lindan is anything but ordinary. He's one of the most astonishing athletes in the world. All his achievements.
It's a little bit the same match that they played in Odense during Denmark Open. That's what it's been so far.
Yeah. That's more like the sort of Lindan shot and movement that we're used to seeing.
19.
That's landed well in as well. That's 3 he's misjudged down there.
I mean, I don't blame him because they're on the line, and that means that a long part of the trajectory they will be out. Oh, that was actually quite inside the line. Yeah, that's a better return smash.
21-8 in just 17 minutes.
First game by Viktor Axelsen, 21-8.
I den første eller den sidste?
Wow, what a start.
Ja, nyt sæt nu, ikke?
Jo.
Ny kamp.
Ja, ny kamp.
Men fortsæt de gode takter her. Det er ham, der skal ændre.
Ja. Og hvad er det, der gør det så godt derude?
Variation i at spille til bagbanen.
Ja, lige nøjagtigt. Husk lille maven ud til hans forhånds, eller hans round ahead nu. Derovre, ikke?
Ja.
En lille maven.
Den sejler lidt...
Den vej ud af. Den savler den vej ud, ikke?
Ja.
Ned mod storskærmen.
Ja.
Han kommer helt sikkert til at spille rimelig meget op i din forhånd.
Ja, okay.
God tålmodighed deroppe.
Spille svæver ind.
Ja, svæver ind. En god tålmodighed.
Ja.
Det er vigtigt, at stadigvæk du træder frem, og der er nogle bid i dine slag.
Yes. Jo.
Så nu er det ham, der skal finde løsningen.
Ja, det er ham, og han skider med mig arbejde hårdt.
Ja. Men
Og så, hvis der er et eller andet, der nu sker, eller et eller andet, så er det bare... Så tager vi det til den tid. Nu er der bare...
nu er det på hele tiden. Ja, den samme disciplin. Ja, samme disciplin.
Well, Steen, the words of wisdom there from Kenneth Johnson.
Yeah, new game, new match. Start all over again. Gotta make Lindan work hard. It's he who has to come up with something else. Viktor feels that his game is right on target right now with good variation and so on. They talked about that they should play with a little bit of marking in the backhand side of Lindan because there is this side drift, so that's confirmed by Kenneth Johnson.
Yeah.
And if Lindan was coming up with something else, then they would take it when that time arrived and not sort of try to predict anything. But Lindan's attack is going to have a little bit more bite now. Shuttle arriving just a split second early on Axelsen's part of the court.
Force the short lift with the quality net play, Lindan.
But in my opinion, Lindan is this game here, or the next 2 games, that's a fight for survival. That's a fight for survival, in my opinion.
Dismissed it. Steve, when you were saying that fight for survival, just expand on that. Are you seriously saying it's a fight for survival for his entire career?
No.
I mean, it's sort of like, you know, he's the defending champion here.
He is, but he's not playing well.
No.
He didn't play well in Germany either. He's been playing his last 3 games. He's gathered 34 points altogether.
Yeah.
That's not good. He's looking slow and cold. He's nowhere like the Lindan we knew.
No.
And I hope that he ups his game here in the second game, because it's not really nice to look at.
No.
He's just not playing at the same speed.
No. Challenge here.
And I think it's in.
Yeah, and I mean, just expanding on that as we wait for Hawkeye, there's so many talented youngsters emerging.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, for every victory, the other players, the field gets on Lindan. That's
a great challenge. That's a great challenge, isn't it?
For every victory the field gets on Lindan, the more players believe, okay, then we have a chance as well.
And more that the coaching staff in China are going to say, well, maybe we should stick with the youngsters because they have more of a future, and if they're doing just as well as Lindan at the moment, then
choose the youngsters.
Yeah.
Unless you give credit to the legend.
Yeah. And I mean, the fans all over the world, I mean, we all want to see Lindan, but I do tend to agree with you. The way he played in that opening game, a shadow of his best form that we've enjoyed so much, and it is a little bit sad to see.
It looks better here in the beginning of the second game.
Service over.
And you still hear from various experts and so on that, but Lindan is sort of just using German as a warm-up tournament. But he won it last year and won the All England as well.
Yes.
So that's why we expect to see more than we've seen in the first game here.
Service over.
In fact, all 3 titles that he won last year were in the early part of the year, weren't they? German All England, as you mentioned, back-to-back, and then the China Masters Grand Prix gold. End of April. There's definite signs that he's upped his pace.
Yes.
It's going wide.
Wide and long. Or what? Oh, the linesman on the baseline called it in.
Service over. 4-3.
Let's go wide as well.
Lindan
He's
challenges.
challenging that as well.
Called out.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Definitely not as far wide as I thought. Maybe not at all.
There we go. No, clearly wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. One
Good
challenge
length
remaining.
and probably none better than Lindan to play with the
5-3.
drift.
Play.
Excellent control in his shots.
Rough
Good shot, good shot.
That's one of his trademark shots, isn't it?
It's impossible to see whether it's a straight smash or a cross smash, that one. Here it comes.
No, oh, he's come back in. Has come back in. My goodness. That sideways drift is...
He's not been alert to that sideways drift. He's left a number of shots on that side and made a couple of errors on the other.
Well, it certainly seems to be more pronounced today, that sideways drift.
Going wide.
7-5.
A bit of trickery. Brilliant.
And I think Viktor has strayed a little bit away from what looked to be his game plan in the first game. He's playing an awful lot to the forehand side of Lindan, and I wouldn't recommend you do that because there's so many deceptions on it. So if you play him long in his backhand side, nothing much is happening. Wide. It's a good start to the second game for Lindan. That was in many ways the best that he could hope for, and sort of just stop the bleeding and play himself into this match. Perhaps get Viktor to think a little bit that, okay, now something is happening.
Set up with a good flick serve.
Yeah.
8-7.
And even though the score is fairly even, I think it's fair to say that it's been Lindan who's been dominating this second game. He's been conducting the rallies. If we think back of at least one that he's left on the right sideline and 2 or 3 errors on the left sideline, then Viktor hasn't created a whole lot of points himself in this second game.
No, that's very true.
And he looks a little bit uncertain on how to proceed here. I don't get it. Viktor is sort of standing as if he's covering his forehand side. Why do you cover the forehand side? He's smashed 10 times on your backhand side, none in the forehand side. So I think Lindan has upped his game as we sort of hoped that he would do, and I also think that Viktor's gotten a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Yes, you tip in the end. Please change the shuttle. Please change the shuttle.
Well, the umpire saying that he interfered with the shuttle by tipping the feathers on the end, which would slow the shuttle down a little. He told to change it. Well, that's just about the first angled shot we've seen from Viktor Axelsen in the second game, and yet he was winning point after point after point with that in the opening game. All challenge. That looked
Viktor
way long.
Challenges.
That looked way long. Of course, it's difficult for us. We're behind the court and a long way up in the stadium. But I have to say, instinctively, I thought that was some considerable way long off the back line. Yes, it was.
Yeah. I had one earlier on that I would like to challenge with that lines when Viktor or when Lindan put it out wide, and the baseline linesman called it good.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Missed it. So a 2-point advantage for the defending champion, Lindan, in the second game.
That's what it looked like.
Oh, I was saying to the umpire, I wasn't interfering with the shuttle.
就是用这个战术。后传以后啊，根本没打死你，你没分好，大篮你，大胆的，哎，如果他给你蹭出来了，应该不好，要回切一下可以。好，啊，后场你要打高球，如果不舒服就往中路打就可以了，没关系啊。
20 seconds. Court 1, 22 seconds. Play.
First smashed on his forehand side.
Yeah. And we can see that Viktor has stiffened up. He looks a little bit like some of the situations we saw him in the Super Series finals, where it looked like his leg is not really working. What's happening? I think he's become afraid of his own shadow.
and O'Reilly at 32 shots in the opening game.
But you can see that Viktor is not moving as easy as in the first game. He almost had trouble reaching that drop shot there. That one.
Yeah. This has got to be the longest run, surely.
It's going wide. It's going wide.
Oh. Perfect defensive shot from Lindan.
Service over. 14-10.
Yeah, not only does the movement of Viktor Axelsen look a little more strained now, he looks to be tired as well. Look at him, he's breathing heavily.
Yeah, but that's, I think, because nerves are creeping in. We saw the same in the Super Series finals against the Chen Ho Wei.
Yeah.
They hadn't played a long match. They played like 40 minutes or something when he was sort of signaling that he was tired. I think that's nerves pretty much.
Yeah.
The big problem here is that for Viktor Axelsen is that Lindan is getting to play where he wants to play. Viktor is playing way too much long forehand to Lindan, and he's got so many deceptive shots there. That start of a rally, that's not good enough. No. You have to be able to target the backhand side of Lindan. And if you can't hit it because the drift is too strong, well then, so be it.
Oh, it looks as if we'll be treated to a third and deciding game.
And it's been a totally reverse second game where you can say, hey, Viktor, you got to come up with something else, otherwise this doesn't really look very nice. I think that way of thinking and letting Lindan come a little bit, I don't think that's correct. I think that's a way to get Lindan started and get yourself into trouble. You should conduct the match when you play Lindan, and you should sort of direct the shots.
Yeah. And I mean, of course, that's what Viktor Axelsen was doing in the opening game, and look at the result of the opening game, 21-8 in his favour.
That's it.
So why change that?
I don't get it. I simply don't get why you changed it.
No. 12-16.
Oh, that's the sort of shot he was playing in the opening game.
Every time it's played in the deep forehand corner to Lindan, Viktor Axelsen is getting himself in trouble.
Yeah. Service over. 17-12. Play.
Oh, that was a tired-looking shot from Viktor Axelsen. It worked the rally. He'd got the short lift.
18-12.
And then again, I mean, if we look at the time for the match, it's 41 minutes.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's not tiredness.
No.
Viktor Axelsen challenges, ball out.
Oh, that's at least giving him a little bit of a breather. How much he believes that his shot may have landed in or not. There we go. And it's or not. Yeah, it's a long way along that back line.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 19-12.
But it's a total change in the tactical approach that Viktor Axelsen needs to do to get back into this match. We've seen only returns to the forehand side of Lindan, and that's going to change. And we've seen an awful lot of shots being played in the forehand side. That's going to change as well.
20 game points.
Otherwise, Lindan is going to win this match and
Yeah.
have a good chance of winning the tournament again. So we must say that he's responded to the bad first game.
Well, first game point saved.
Service over. 13-20. And done.
Well, surely we couldn't see another great comeback as we did in our previous match. No. Right. Third time of asking. And Lindan converts, which means we will have a third and deciding game.
21-14.
21-14 confirms the umpire. One game all. 44 minutes into the match.
坚持这个打法。完了以后呢，他这样磨，他体力不是就下来。
Du skal ikke tænke på et helt sæt nu. Vi byder den op til 5, og så videre op. Okay?
Det er meget, hvad der sker. Jeg er nødt til at vinkle dem derinde mod forbanen.
Yes, lige nok. Men du prøver her at tilbage over, hvor han ikke kan dyrke din forhånd under udviklingen. Ja. Det er vigtigt, at det er, at du har fokus på din egen forbane. Du skal frem og møde den.
Ja.
Okay?
Ja.
Så skal du turde ville investere i dine ben. Og så tage noget af tempoet nogle gange ud af i armen.
Ja.
Beskyt din round the head. Det er der kommer flere over.
Ja. Så variationer fra min round the head.
Ja.
Hvordan hænger det i formen? Skal jeg bare spille nedad?
Nej, men nu begynder du at få at kan slå krydserne igen. Fordi du får
jeg får noget siden, ja.
Ja. Ikke?
Jo.
Men husk heroverfra, der er
det
lige nok, og der heroverfra, der er det billigt i din forbane. Okay? Så igen. Ikke at det du validerer.
Well, certainly looking positive. Viktor Axelsen, a little clenched fist there. And the 3 seed.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, Steen, you were able to listen in to Kenneth Jonassen once again. What was the advice this time?
Yeah, it's to break it up into small pieces. Go for the first 5 points. 5 points breaks, 5 points smaller matches within the game. I felt that Lindan couldn't target Viktor's forehand so much on this side of the court here, but maybe that's a little bit too much to expect that he's not going to do that And I think that's really the change between the true masters and the ones aspiring to be it, that you've got to adapt to the conditions. So I would expect Lindan to be able to play the forehand side of Viktor Axelsen here and to adapt to the sideways drift.
Play.
Our first service error of the match.
Yeah. 2.
Yes, it is. Wow. Service error, obviously, for Lindan.
Well, so much for my theory of adapting.
Serve. He's got back his attacking style. He's far more positive again.
Yeah. But self-confidence have had a serious hit in the second game.
3-all.
No.
There should be no question mark that it's the attack that's the question for Viktor Axelsen to be successful against Lindan.
Yeah.
4-3.
I think you and I have talked about it when Lee Chong-wei's played against Lindan as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Seven, 4-all.
We can see that you can actually put it long in that corner, even though we feel that there's a bit drift against you, so that you play the slower side of the court. But the side drift is sort of helping taking that long.
And there's the side drift again.
Yeah. 6-4.
Good shot.
Seven, 5-6.
there's still way too little play to Lindan's long backhand. There, nothing happens from the long backhand.
Well, that net cord was extraordinary.
6-all. Play.
Good shot.
He's having to work really hard for his points now, Axelsen. Making Lindan move from forehand to backhand to forehand side again.
I still feel that Lindan is having the upper hand right now. He's looking the more confident player. He's not panicking, whereas Viktor Axelsen, he's going around and looking bewildered, talking to the coaches and so on. Lindan's more confident that, hey, I can pull this off.
8-7. Play.
That's superb.
Service over. 8-all.
Oh, indecision at the back of the court. Cost him dear.
9-8.
Coach is looking a little bit nervous too, Steve.
Yeah, rightly so, because they're playing even on the side that's supposed to be the good side in this match.
10-8. Play.
Wonderful defence. And on a run of 4 straight points, Lindan has the advantage at the change of ends. Yeah, the body language really does tell a tale. A little hop and a skip from Lindan.
我现在发现他如果正手啊，他杀。
Så slår du med placering og touch. Ja. Det er det mest vigtige.
Du slår meget hårdt lige nu, ikke?
Ja, du slår for at slå det ned, i stedet for at komme frem forben. Viggo, du skal ville det her lige så meget som ham.
Ja, det ved jeg også.
Ja.
Heldig.
Ikke? Ja. Så dækker din forhånd, så må du lytte på, hvis han kan spille det svære hjørne. Okay?
Any specific tactics, or was it more about encouragement?
Yeah, he came in a little late in that coaching session there. It's about wanting it a lot, and that's one of the key elements to see if Lindan's got the correct length, because he's playing with the drift. I think the problem right now is that actually Viktor wants it too much, and he's in doubt of what to do.
Yeah.
Because what worked so well in the first game we haven't seen it since the first game, in my opinion. And oh, that's the corner. That's a target ball. He's got to put pressure on the long backhand corner of Lindan. And if he can't hit it, if he makes mistakes, then so be it. Congratulations, Lindan goes on to the semi-final. But then you've tried. Playing the forehand side, playing safe, trying to play Lindan around, it's not going to work.
Never really seemed to get behind the shuttle in his movement there. Seemed a little awkward.
12-10.
He was off balance, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was in the middle of the net, and had it gone over, it would have been a cross-court shot from Lindan. He's got that covered. He's got such a great read of what your opponents are able to do. Him to fight for his career after the first game, and he's suddenly responded.
Yeah. But that's what great champions do, isn't it, Steve?
Exactly. And there's no chance of killing that.
Play.
Oh, was that a fault called?
Yeah.
Lindan can't believe it. All the faults
11-14.
for playing the shuttle before it had crossed over the line of the net. Here we go, let's have a look at this.
Over the net.
Ooh.
I understand that he is a bit frustrated.
No, that
It had crossed the net.
it had crossed the net.
Yes.
There.
And you're allowed to finish your shot
Over
on the
the-
other side.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the umpires, they got a split second to make the decision. They don't have the opportunity to get it in slow as we did.
No, exactly.
I hate to say it, but there was the backhand corner. Let's see if Viktor can sort of loosen up here,
14.
where it seems that he's under big pressure. Too short.
This is an important point. It's almost as if Viktor Axelsen, to me, looks as if he just gets frustrated that he's not hitting the winners that he did in the opening game, and then he's trying to play something that either isn't on.
He doesn't want to play one more shot in that rally.
No.
I think he's really nervous.
Yeah.
And he's frustrated that his game is not working, and he's got no clue of how to score points against Lindan. And it's amazing to me that you can sort of lose the game plan between the first and the second game. I don't understand it.
No.
And that's a wasted challenge.
That's a wasted challenge, definitely. Surely. That came back in. I'm convinced. Moved by the drift in the arena. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 16-12. Play.
Yeah, that's just desperation. That's not
17-12.
sensible thought process there at all.
Service over.
Well, it's surely now or never as far as the Dane is concerned. Got to start closing down this gap.
But there's so many mistakes, and it's not like it's
Service
almost
over.
over. It's in the middle of the net.
13.
So you could say all the mistakes that Lindan made in the first game, Viktor's made in second and the third.
Yeah.
Now it's Viktor fighting for survival in the tournament.
(19-13).
2 points away from victory. Yeah. You can sense it. Who would have thought after that first game? Well, he is a great champion. As we were saying, that's what champions do. They find a way to win. They find a way to come back.
19-13. Play. Service over. 14-19.
Point opportunities have arrived. 6 of them for the 6-time former champion.
Service over. 20.
Surely,
Match
at the age
point.
of 33,
14.
cannot retain his title once more.
We could have Lindan Lee Chong Wei final.
It's possible. Oh, the fans
Still
would love
possible.
that.
Service over. 15-20.
He's done it. A remarkable comeback. Well, his reaction after that final point, to me, tells just how worried he was after that opening game. But he's come through, he's weathered the storm, and he has reversed the result of the Olympic bronze medal playoff match.
8-21, 21-14,
8-21, 21-14, 21-15 in an hour and 9 minutes. And the defending champion, Lindan, well, a little bit of a slow start today, but as we've said many times before, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.